Don't worry about it. You'll think of something.
You're really sticking the intro on me again.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our podcast.
Yeah, that was great. Good afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on where or what time you are in the daytime.
Smooth.
Yep, this is the Marauders. My name, as always, is Nathan Gick,
I'm Jamie Perigin,
a.k.a.
Airship Prodigy.
There you go. Today we have some interesting topics.
Or do we?
Yes, we
You'll
actually
have to
do.
listen to the podcast and see.
This is true. Now, does this mean should we intro our topics or have them wait to listen?
I think we should wait and talk about Thanksgiving because it just happened.
Yep.
How was your Thanksgiving?
We're making you wait for views and money. My Thanksgiving was great. We went up to my great aunt's for the day. It was awesome. I got to see a lot of family, not necessarily cousins, but also Saturday went up to my aunt and uncle's for good food and good fun and watching Tim Hawkins and such.
Neat.
Yep, it was a lot of fun. And you?
My brother came over. We actually hosted this year, which I think is a first for my family. And my brother and his kids came over. It was fun. I mostly hung out with the kids. I bet them $10 each that they could not beat the final level in the Wii Mario game.
Did they?
No, they're actually pretty bad, not gonna lie.
Thought so. This being the Wii U.
Wii.
Oh, okay. Those new Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Wait. Was that the name of the game?
Yeah, new Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Huh. I
Uh,
totally misremembered that name.
Off topic, I think it's very interesting that they are making a new Super Mario Brothers for the Wii U Deluxe for the Switch. So that's interesting. It's actually a good move because the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was actually one of the top sellers of the Switch, and so it showed Nintendo that hey, making deluxe games, it's going to make a lot of money and it's going to do well.
Speaking of money, with Thanksgiving comes a couple other holidays. Black
You
Friday and
got it.
Cyber Monday.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday being today, or I guess today's recording. I don't know if it'll go out today. But yeah, I got some interesting crap. I got a few,
What'd you get?
just articles of clothing. I got a pair of socks, some fancy Christmas socks. Got a pair of joggers, and then a fancy sweater.
Please tell me it's not those socks.
It is not. These are my donut
Okay,
socks.
good. They're so very bright pink.
They are bright pink, and they have donuts on them. What did you get for awkward silence? Ah! What did you get for Black Friday?
I awkward. I'm sorry. I got actually a record player, which
very
is
cool.
which is cool. It's not in here sadly, or I'd show it off.
Yeah, I'm looking around for it.
And I got a couple albums to go with it. AM by the Arctic Monkeys. I think that's an older record by some British band. It's actually pretty good.
That's a monkey.
Well, you got to make it shiver or something because they're Arctic monkeys.
Burr.
There you go. And I also got Trench on vinyl, which was cool.
Oh, very cool.
And I got a bass amp too, which was nice.
Nice.
Because I've been playing out of guitar amp, and that's less than ideal.
Yeah. Are you gonna order anything for Cyber Monday?
I am not personally, but my parents might. It's getting to be that Christmas shopping time of year, and that's probably how they're going to do their shopping.
Mm-hmm. And if you have not gotten your Christmas presents yet, don't fear. You can call 1-800-SANTA, and they'll get it for you from the North Pole.
That's good to know.
It is. It saved my dad many a times.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. We don't want any more awkward silences in our less than par. What were
Topics.
Wow. Yes, topics. We definitely didn't cut out just 15 or 16 seconds of me voice cracking.
No, we didn't, because that's hilarious. And we're leaving it in.
Nope, we're removing it. You speaking to the editor, boy. Anyways, in other news, big things happening in video games this weekend. Can we get
An F in the chat.
no, we want to be happy. I'm actually pulling up my calendar to count how many days until the day. Some of you may know what that day is.
What day is it?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 days until Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
What day will that be?
That will be February.
Let's hope not.
December 7th, 2018 will mark the release of the most ultimate, no pun intended, Super Smash Bros. Game ever, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That pun was most completely intended.
That is correct.
And also, like 2 days after that, I think, the new Destiny expansion comes out. So for Destiny players out there, all like 3 of you, that's all of our viewers. That's good news for you.
That is good news for you. But Super Smash Bros. Has gotten a lot of hype. I'm definitely super hyped for the game.
I don't even own a Switch, and I'm kind of excited for it just because like their marketing has been good and it looks like a good game.
Yeah, we were actually talking at school earlier that me, Jamie, and another friend all end in third hour. So we were thinking after third hour, I'd just bring my Switch and we could play Smash Brothers.
Solid plan.
Absolutely.
Now, there's been a little bit of drama with the Smash Bros. Thing, though, right?
Yeah, on that note, YouTuber... Well, no, I'm not going to read the title of the article. Super Smash Bros. Has been leaked online. It looks like music, just various and sundry content of the game, definitely some music tracks. But yeah, parts of the game have been leaked. The quote from the guy that leaked it, I'm too lazy to read through the article, but it says, "I feel very bad. I know the developers worked hard on this game, and I shouldn't have uploaded all those songs," alluding to the fact that he probably uploaded all 900 songs that are going to be in the game. So, yeah, that's a big F in the chat.
At least it's nothing more than the music, you know. That, at least, is something that people will always credit to it without, like, being separated from the game, I guess.
That's true, yeah. But I know there's been a lot of hype with the music. They made a little music section so that you can, like, carry around the Switch and listen to the music.
Oh, wow.
And there are over 900 tracks, so...
This is news to me.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype surrounding the music, but now it's all gone. I hope the files have been taken down. I just now found this article. In other video gaming news, I think this is your topic, Jamie. I'm going to throw the mic over.
Yeah.
That was me throwing the mic over.
I can't do sound effects, or I would do something equally witty and dumb to respond.
Good idea.
But other news in video games, Fortnite has won Game of the Year at the Golden Joystick Awards. Now, it is unquestionably the most popular game of the year, but does it really deserve Game of the Year for that? Nathan, your thoughts?
I feel like it does. The fan base that it has accumulated, like a game should be defined by how much fun people have, not by a bunch of guys getting together and be like, "Oh, is this a good game or not?" I definitely think that it should have taken number one. I know it's a lot of controversy because my forever memorized quote, "Success breeds jealousy." So, like, you know, big games like this that come out of nowhere and get really good are going to have some haters, and I know a lot of people hate the game. You either hate the game or love the game. But I think it deserves it just because of what it's done. It's a free game that's made, I forget the stat, but it made a lot of money in like 3 months. So, yeah, I know it's, you know, not the most popular thing to say, but I really think they deserved it. Epic Games really, really knocked this out of the park. And the Battle Royale mode was not supposed to take off like this. The Save the World mode was the thing they were focusing on.
And they still have not released that, correct?
The Save the World?
Yeah.
No, that's out.
It is?
Yeah.
Like, for free?
Not for free, no.
Oh.
That's what the game is. Fortnite is Save the World. That's the $60 version. The free version is, you know, Battle Royale, and that's the one that really took off. On that note, though, I wonder if they were analyzing Save the World or Battle Royale.
Well, it looks like the Battle Royale has won. The game that won was voted for by the public, and the public experience has been certainly the Battle Royale mode.
Okay.
The only real complaint I have with Fortnite beating, well, not Fortnite beating, but Fortnite winning Game of the Year is that it beat out some really great games, critically acclaimed, and played by some of my friends that speak very highly, like Red Dead Redemption, God of War, even like something like Spider-Man for PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Just like really iconic and well-made games compared to this battle royale thing is still fair, but just a bit aggravating to me that it won.
Yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from. I do not personally own a PlayStation, but yeah, I kind of see where that's coming from. What I've heard from the games of God of War really looked like a good game. So did Spider-Man. I know I've watched a little bit of the Spider-Man gameplay, and it looks great, as well as the recently released Red Dead Redemption 2. But yeah, I think they deserve it. I like the game. I mean, I have my cons against it. The skill gap, for instance. Like I'm decent at the game, but not good enough to like win consistently. Jamie doesn't think so.
Correct. But he's better than me, so
yeah, because you have
maybe I shouldn't talk.
900 ping.
That's fair.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the skill gap. The hackers. Oh yeah. About Fortnite and hackers. ESPN just like 20 minutes ago released an article about hackers in the Winter Royale $1 million tournament. So this hacking problem that has accumulated in the Fortnite community really stood out in the $1 million tournament because you're going for $1 million. There was obviously going to be some draw to hacking and trying to get that $1 million with aimbot or something like that. But Epic Games hasn't done anything yet about it. I know a story, like they just haven't done anything about it. They haven't set up things to block hackers or ban them from the tournament or anything. They just haven't done that. And you kind of need to expect that. This is their first solely online tournament. But it's just not a good thing, not a good rap for.
Yeah, it still feels like a dropped ball for such a comparatively fresh game.
Yeah, and to my knowledge, Winter Royale isn't over yet. I know it's still in qualifiers, but that's still something bad to do. I feel like if you're Epic Games, you have to do something about that.
Speaking of the internet, this weekend was Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and with it came quite the box office. Cease. The box office this week was dominated by something internet-related. Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's a sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. Yes, that was the name of the movie?
That is correct.
Yeah, and it got a weekend gross of 55, count my zeros, $1 million. Total gross of $84 million, which is impressive.
Yeah, that's quite the rake-in for a sequel. I'm going to quick look up how much the first one made.
All right. While you're doing that, I'll kind of run through the rest of the box office. Creed 2 took the second spot. I don't really know much about the whole Creed thing, but it did. The Grinch is third, and that movie makes me angry because it didn't release close enough to Christmas for my taste, but that's just me.
That is so true. I'm just going to agree with that.
Fantastic Beasts is still up there at number 4. Bohemian Rhapsody at 5. The other notable newcomer kind of bombed. Robin Hood, the 2018 version, came away with only $9 million, which is not good for a movie of that caliber. In 7th place for the weekend against a bunch of other movies that have been out for a while that aren't going to make as much. So that's a real L for Robin Hood.
That is an L. Real quick, Ralph Breaks the
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, no. Ralph Breaks the Internet, first weekend, $55 million, which was obviously last weekend.
Right.
Its predecessor, first weekend, I had it right here, $49 million. So it surpassed it by a good chunk, $6 million on first weekend. It's pretty good.
Let me double-check something. I believe, I could be wrong about this, but if my source is correct, I believe Ralph Breaks the Internet is the second highest opening for Thanksgiving. I'm double-checking that.
and I'm looking right now at its Rotten Tomato rating. 86. Let's go ahead and look at the
Yes,
first
yes.
movie.
It's the second largest Thanksgiving weekend opening ever, trailing only Frozen.
Wow. What a movie. Just gonna say that.
Yeah, we really just need to, at this point, let it go.
Get out. I'm unplugging your mic.
No, you get to edit, but I'm the audio guy. I
Ooh,
have full
am
control.
getting- All right. Really quick. So Wreck-It Ralph breaks the Wreck-It Ralph or no.
Ralph breaks the internet.
Ralph Breaks the Internet made more on its first weekend, but right now it's sitting at a solid certified fresh 86 on Rotten Tomatoes. The first movie got an 87 certified fresh. So actually thinking about that, that's
Wildly consistent.
I was about to say it's so consistent. Like with sequels these days, you don't see that kind of consistency. Like it's either a lot better or a lot worse. You don't really see
Such profound.
levelness, I guess.
There's some word I'm looking for, and it's not going to come, so ignore me.
Yeah, like Age of Ultron.
Averageness. Like,
Averageness,
it's
yeah.
so profoundly average.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's a real good sign of a really good, I guess not movie, but definitely company. Obviously, it's Disney, but for them to nail out two movies with this almost the same score, that's really good.
Indeed.
And then, like, take for instance, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Not a great movie. Well,
It was an okay
It was an
movie.
okay movie.
There was no way with how crowded it was and how much it tried to set up that it was going to be as good as the Avengers.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Sequels are never going to be great, or they're either going to be not as good or extremely good, related to their predecessors. But this one, wow, I'm shocked. Honestly, that's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, what's our third topic? We don't want any awkward.
That was
pauses.
our third topic, Nathan.
What?
Yeah, we had the
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Bros., Fortnite,
Yeah.
and then the box office.
Oh, are we done?
That's all three topics.
Oh.
Clocking in at about 18 minutes,
Ooh. That's 5 extra minutes longer than our last episode.
which means we're either getting better or more wordy and more awkward pauses. I hope for the second, because that is so much more potentially accurate.
I know, but we want to be good.
Mm,
You don't want to be good?
you don't have to be good to make money on YouTube. You know that.
This is true. Allier.
What?
Allier.
Oh, that's what you said. What? His first words, honey. What's up, guys?
So bad. Memes and
Other
Allier
memes.
and other memes.
I wanted to throw this idea at you just as something that might be fun to do on the podcast. Sorry, I'm just like springing this at you right now.
Me?
Yes, you.
Uh-oh. I don't do well under pressure.
There's been a lot of like diss tracks going around on YouTube
Nope.
lately.
Jamie's about to drop a diss track on me.
I might. I was actually going to challenge you to a diss track battle.
No.
Good. That would not have been a fair fight.
No, I'm Yeah, I know. You're so bad at music. Am I right?
Oh, wow. Oh, you know I can unplug your mic, right?
Well, you know what? I have the same capabilities.
Yes, but I'm actually in charge of it. He's speechless.
I am speechless. No, I'm not doing that.
Cease.
Yes, cease. That's almost worth cutting out.
That is worth cutting out. We'll edit that out.
Okay. Well, no.
Okay, well, we can't spend more time deciding if we're going to edit it out or
This
not.
is true. Yeah, that's just boring content. I'll edit it out. Anyways, as always, chuck us a like down below. I hope you enjoyed. This episode was a little longer than the last. I feel like we're getting a little more comfortable.
Yeah, we're
Just with the
kind of getting used to the concept.
the loosey-goosey feel. I hope we're entertaining.
Next week, we'll probably bring in something to kind of interact with you guys a little more. Something of like a yesterday,
Mhm.
or I guess technically last week I asked you sort of thing.
The why. Don't copyright strike us, PewDiePie.
Or Jack's Films.
Yeah.
please.
Well, he didn't. Well, never mind. But yeah, we're gonna do like a question section or like a
Maybe a Q&A, maybe a fun sort of, get to know you sort of thing.
or just thought of this, like send us a topic you'd like for us to talk about. Like if you saw that,
Absolutely.
I don't know, sliding glass doors are starting to be recalled for being too see-through. I don't know. Send us any ideas you have for topics, and we will consider them and possibly
And
talk
stay
about
away from those screen glass doors that slide because they're pretty slippery.
them. That didn't even make sense.
You don't make sense.
That doesn't make sense either. Do you? Anyways,
I think that's us signing off.
outro.